Hello, good day. My name is Prince Emeka Sale. Welcome back to my page again. And today we'll be talking about trading, and we'll be analyzing both short trades and long trades. And also, we will be doing this in respect to, in reference, sorry, to Sarai robots. Sarai robot is a awesome robot that is used for trading crypto. It has been an awesome thing. But the question keeps coming in, short or long? What do we do? In our team, and at least the first set of people who started Sarai have been advising us to go on short. But we feel, oh, there is boron, there is boron, there is boron. And we always think, why not long? Then there will be an analysis. It depends on what you're trading. Crypto trading requires a lot of knowledge. And today I'll be sharing my own speculations because there is no law in crypto trading. Everybody with his own ideology. Um, but the unfortunate thing is, no matter the ideology you're using, you have your trend and you have your off trend. What I mean is, no matter what you believe or what you see, it works for you for a while and it stop working. Then, when you're trying to reverse what you know that is working because it is not working, then you lose your track because there is always raining season and there is always the dry season. There is time for rain and there is time for dryness where things has to be dry. There are a lot of plants that need dry season to at least make their fruit ripe, while there is rainy season for them to at least germinate to that extent before they start getting ripe. For everything you do in life, there is always the rainy season and there's always the dry season. So the issue we have is we feel there should always be a rainy season whereby there is free water to at least make us grow and so on. But even in the rainy season, some people still feel not comfortable. And while they are trying to go out, probably there is rain, they will need umbrella, they will need raincoats, or some will just decide to sleep. So the same thing in the crypto space, even in the bull run, there is always a time coins will not favor you, and you have to either be on floating loss or decide not to trade if you are yet to go out. For example, in the rainy season, when you are out and there is rain, there is nothing you could do just than to look for somewhere to hide or maneuver yourself by getting an umbrella. By being prepared, you already have an umbrella or you already have a raincoat and you just feel like, oh, let's go. But sometimes when you're at home and you check that it is not mandatory, you have to stay at home so that you don't get wet. So the same thing with crypto trading. Sometimes you might decide not to trade. Sometimes you might just accept that, okay, let's do it. There might be floating loss. And just like raining season in the nature does not really tell us, but we only know the season at which we are expecting rain. In some season, you already know that anything can happen at any time. You understand? So, but that doesn't mean that it has to be raining all day. Even in the dry season, there are times that you just see an emergency rain. But we know that majority is always sunny. So the same thing here in bull run, you are not expecting the coins to go on a bull run 24/7. Sorry. You are not expecting the coins to go bull run 24/7. You are also expecting a retreat before going up again and so on. So it's a normal thing in the crypto space, just like it is nature. It is natural. Now, the question is, must I trade short alone with Sarai robot? That is no. You can trade long. As you can see, when I click long, the short went off. So it simply means that any coins that is being chosen right now will be on long. And I can decide to go and choose shorts. That simply means any coin that you trade right now is going to be on short. So that is exactly what happens. Now, why do we advise people to go on short? That is because the psychological part of it, of trading, is for everybody to go on long. So there is some people we call the influencer, we call them whale in the crypto space. These people will always take advantage of us now, the psychology, because most of us just feel like, oh, crypto trading. We don't understand the psychology of the trading. Now, a particular coin, number one coin, BTC, Bitcoin. Yeah, I know, say you'll be BTC boy. Now, our BTC, it's the number one coin. Let's use it as an example. The more people are buying this coin, the more it is going. And that is called a bullish trend. Then the more people are selling this coin, then it goes down. It is called a bearish trend. Now, you need to understand that the game is not a game of numbers. It is a game of money. Get it right. The game is not a game of numbers. It is a game of money. Now, how do I mean? 500 people might buy one BTC, while one person will buy 5 BTC. So when somebody buys 5 BTC, it affects the trend. So when this person, let's get it out and start again. One person buys 5 BTC, it goes up. You understand? And this person and another person by 500 people buy another 1 BTC, it goes up. So the issue now is because this person is a trader, is only buying to make profits. After these 500 people purchases this coin, BTC, what happens? It goes up. That simply means this single person who purchases 5 BTC, 500 people purchases 1 BTC, this person would have gotten 20% profit. Because 1 BTC has been added after he or she purchases his own 5. So it is wise for this guy here to do what? To sell his own BTC at that time. So when he sells his own BTC, BTC will now come down to this place. Now, this guy man that purchases 5 BTC, because he purchases it here, the coin goes here, 1%, but all these 500 did not sell theirs because it is just 1% of what they put in that is being added. They did not sell. So the coin will now go down here. This person would have made 20%, while these people would have lost at this present time, they would have lost 80%. We will now be waiting for this man who bought 5 BTC to now buy 5 BTC again, and it goes up, or more people to buy, and it goes up again before this person sells. But note, there are some people who had purchases also before this guy purchases his own 5 BTC. And probably those people have gotten 40% profits. And immediately this guy sells his own 5 BTC, he got 20% profits. Those people from 40%, they are now 20% profit. They too will sell. So the coin will now go down again and make these 500 people to liquidate because they are 100% down. Do you understand now? So the game is not about majority. It is about the money that is being added. So the people that enjoy the game are the whale who has that huge amount of money, not 5 BTC now, who has, who can buy 20, 50, 100 BTC, thereabout. They manipulate the market. It's not like they manipulate it. They decide it because when they put their money, you would feel that there is a bull run. Psychologically, you've forgotten that it is somebody or some set of people that added fun into the coin that makes it go up. Immediately you see that bull run, the unfortunate part is that majority of us would now do what? Would now add a lot of money. Will now add a lot of money. When you add a lot of money in your own lot, you are saying lot, your lot might just be $100. They had put in millions, billions of dollars into the business. So because you saw it going up, that up might just be affected by just 5 people. And a lot of people will now start pumping money. Oh, BTC is going up. It's going up. Buy now, buy now, buy now. And every one of you now put in the money. When you are adding the money is only going to give those who are in the trade the profits. Immediately those people get to see their profits and decide to leave the market before you, there's going to be a sharp down. This is the logic of you saying a sharp up and a sharp down. When I mean a sharp up, I mean you just realize that the trade just move up in just 1 minute or probably in 5 hours. You just see a very tall up and you just see a very deep down. These are whales. These are investors. Now, a common man should be wise enough to understand that the uptrend is not for him. Why? Because uptrend is being determined by some set of people who had made their profit, who would make their profit. Because when they put money into the market will shake. And when the market shakes, every other person will rush in. And when every other person rush in, they will remove their money and do what? And make the market deep. So instead of you running after that uptrend, which you don't have the capacity to do, then you run against the population. Somebody used to say that you don't make money in what do we call it? By doing what majority are doing. You have to go against majority to make money. Because the rule of 10% or if not 5% is a natural thing. For everything we do in life, there will always be 10% that will be extraordinarily successful. And this is not really about how good you are. It's just about the rule and you just doing something knowingly or not knowingly or unknowingly. It just worked for you. You just realize that everybody will now start coming. They won't meet up. So the rule of that 5% rule is something that works in everything. In the Real scope of trading, the ideology is for you to buy low and sell high. That is what they incorporate. But you can't work with it because you don't have the capacity to determine the market. Then flow against the trend. That is why you need to think of trading shorts, even in the bull run. The reason is because you will always be waiting for the whale to remove their money and profit from it. And you know they will always do. They will always do. Now, let's go and check trades to testify to what I'm saying here. Now, this is BTC, and this is the monthly charts. If you look at these trades, the candle represents the activities per month of BTC. If you look at this trade, you realize that we have green, 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 green. The green is more than the red. This is the general activities for a month. And this is where the problem lies. This is what people think. People think that the bull run is more than the bearish. That the bull trend is more than the bearish. But the unfortunate thing is that there is little trend under the major trend. And the little trends under the major trends are not always showing bearish or bullish, even in a bull run. Let me go further. This is monthly chart. Let's check the yearly chart. Do we have the yearly chart here? I don't want to customize this, so let's go on. Let's check the weekly charts. We've seen the monthly chart. You realize that there is more green than red. Let's see. Why is my network like this? My network is funny. Just a minute. Am I still on? Okay, I think I'm on now. Yeah. If you look at it, you'll see there are more reds now. There are more reds now. Although the green still seems as if it is really, really more. But it is becoming more clearer that we have more reds in the weekly charts. Do you understand? So let's check. Let's go to the daily charts. Now, per day, what is the activities? This is an example of what we face in the crypto space. Even though this is showing red, let me use I think okay. This is showing green. The one in the middle is showing green. But in the actual sense, on this day, there was really a dip before it goes back. I will explain. The trade started from here on this day. On this day. And I guess probably it goes down like this before coming up again to this place, then ended here. Do you understand? And it could be that the trade, when it started from here, it went up, come down again, then came back to stop here. So even in those green that you are seeing, there are lots of reds. Even in the greens, there are lots of reds. Look at this one also. It's a red. But the coin started from here. It went down, or probably it goes up, then comes down, then now came back to stop here. So what you're seeing in the real candle, look at all these candles. They are red. But this candle went very deep before coming back to stop around here. So even in those green, They are red. Look at this. Look at this. This is green. The trade started from here, probably went up here, go down again, then stop here. So there is always a lot of red. And why is this happening? This is happening because there are great buying and great selling. You can't compete with the buying because that is where the majority is. But you can compete with the selling because when they all buy, they sell. So they come and meet you in the selling. You allow them to buy, you can see this is also very green. But look, it goes down, then come to sell here, so on and so forth. Now let's check the hourly charts. You can see we have more reds now in the hourly charts. We have more reds, and it looks like the reds are more than the green. You can see, and if you notice that the green are always very sharp because there is a great pump. Look at the reverse here. It came down very, very sharp also. So, see, in hourly chart. So, that is the essence of we talking about shorts because you want to trade against the majority. See, what we were looking the other time that looks like it is all green, you can see red, red, red are also competing. Now, if you go to the 15 minutes chart, you realize more. You can see there is more in the 15 minutes chart, more. And we are talking about the bull run. All these are these years trade. We are talking about the bull run, 15 minutes. You can see more raids are always happening there. So that is why we feel that you should be trading shorts. But that does not mean that short will always give you profit every second. Now, let's talk about Sarai. Sarai is making use of the 15-minute chart to trade for you. Is using 15 minutes chart to trade for you. So, if you're using 15 minutes chart to trade, then that simply means you're sniping. That is the reason why you see that when profits are coming in, they are coming in fast. In just 1 hour, you can make 100% profit with Sarai because it is trading in 15 minutes. But the problem about 15 minutes is that 15 minutes does not determine the trend. It is just a short period activity. A trend might be in bull run and you're still saying it. What's happening? What's happening? Why is my okay? Um, I'm going to return that. Why? I don't want that kind of okay. I want this to go back now. Oh God. As I was saying, this is my dad. He just late 3 days, 4 days ago now. Okay, we may see that. Now, back to it. As I was saying, it is trading 15 minutes, and 15 minutes does not determine the trend. 15 minutes is just an happening. So that is why you'll see that when there is, for example, look at this in 15 minutes, first 15. So that simply means in an hour there is a real great trend. And immediately after the 1 hour, there is a change in the trend. So in this short period, the system can generate just 100% profit for you. And after that, you might just get hanging for about some few days, depending on the system you're using. We'll be talking about that very soon. Systems of getting out of deep. Because 15 minutes trade, it's very, very good for a good trader. But at the same time, it is not the real trend. It's not the real trend. It can get you hanging. If you really want to check the trend, you might want to use an hour trade. But the problem about an hour trade is for every trade you do, you realize that it does not sell fast. It might sell after 24 hours, after 6 hours, after probably 2 days, 3 days, because it does not determine what is happening in a short period of time. It is talking about a higher time frame. But in 15 minutes is telling you what exactly is happening now and can generate that profit for you now, or the trend changes again. So that is the reason why you see in Sarai that when you jump into a trade, you realize that it's just giving you back-to-back profit. Every second, selling, minutes, selling, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, sells. It can sell 20 times for you in a very short period of time and can keep you hanging for another time because it is not the actual trend. It is just an happening within that short period of time. So you need to study 15 minutes time frame, 10 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame, and so on. So real traders who are traders that knows how to accept loss, how to accept profit, and so on, usually use what we call the short trades of 5 minutes time frame and 15 minutes time frame. While traders that does want to do the long time and wants to be guaranteed with their profit does 1 hour time frame and probably 1 week time frame. Those set of people want more guarantee, but they won't be in a hurry to make profits. While those of us who just want to jump in and see what you can cash out fast, jump into 5 minutes and 15 minutes time frame. So Sarai is using 15 minutes time frame. That is the reason why you will be seeing a lot of profit when the trend does not change. But immediately the trend changes because that is not the real global trend or the real monthly or weekly trend. It is 1 week, 1 hour, 1 month time frame. 1 month time frame is for people who are trading sports because you're doing long term. If you understand. But when you're talking about traders that doesn't want to risk much, you can use 1 hour time frame, but your money does not come fast. So that is why I said there is no kind of training you have that will not give you your own bots. So I think the video is getting too long and our people are not these patient. So I'll have to end this. So in a nutshell, you can trade long, you can trade shorts, and you can decide. You can trade the two at the same time, but there is a way of trading the two. For example, I'm trading shorts right now, and I feel the trend has changed. I can go and click here and save. So that simply means if that coin sells off, then I can buy another one. Or you can do this. After doing your calculations, you can see I have 2 trades running. I have 3 trades running, but I set the trade to P2. That means if one of them sells out, I'll not be buying again till I'm sure of which trend I want to buy. So I can decide to put this to 2 or put this to 1, depending on you and depending on the subscription you have. I'm on a $100 subscription here, so I put it to 2. That means do short for me too. When I'm so sure that the coin is on long, I'll come back here and put it long. So I'll put long. So those are just the few things you can do just to, spice it up as a trader. But if you don't have the time to be following your trades, battling your trades, you can just decide to put it on short and let it be. Because if you put it on long, there's always going to be your time and there's always going to be off time. When you put it on short also, you always have your rainy season and your dry season. But we believe that you'll be having more rainy season on short because the system is trading 15 minutes time frame. Assuming the system is trading weekly or 1 hour time frame, you might decide to be trading long. You understand? You might decide to be trading long because at the actual sense, for example, this is the coin. At the actual sense, this coin is going down, is going up. But there is always up, down, up, down, up, down till it gets to that up. So on the norms, because we are trading a shorter period, there is always more of it going down, back, down, 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 even on the way going up. So that is the one we are capitalizing on. We are capitalizing on these short ones. So that is what we are doing. So that is why we are trading short. But you can trade long if you want. You can trade short if you want. You can decide to be switching it on and off, like, oh, I'm trading short now. Any other one now, trade long and so on. Depends on you. But if you are not a trader, or if you don't have the time for all this, all you just need to do is to keep it on short and let it be. Thank you. God bless you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you feel this is it. This is awesome, and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. God bless you.